All right, today we are going to be doing lesson 10. Lesson 10, I need you to make sure that you watch the videotape for lesson 10 first. Then you are also going to be having a sprint today. So you can do your sprint whenever you would like. It is a 1-minute timing on each side. And when I show the answers to lesson 10, application problem and such, I will also show you the answers to the sprint. So make sure that you watch the video first. When you're doing the application problem, I would watch the video first, and then I would try the application problem. Remember to do cubes and read, write, and draw. Okay, then you are going to be doing your word statement answer. This is a must do. I hope that you take the time to do that because it's very important. We do take care of that in class as well. And then according to what you learned from Mr. Waldorf on how to do problem sets lesson 10, where you're going to be adding 3 digits and 2 digits, make sure that you show all of your work and that you're circling. If you are going to be composing a 10, make sure that you circle that group of 10 and be sure to transfer it here. Remember that you are going to be doing a vertical algorithm. You're going to be doing the vertical algorithm on each of those problems, so make sure you do that. And then you are going to continue on and do the next part of the problem set. Then I'm going to tell you that you can skip this part. I'm going to let you skip that part just because they don't spend enough time going over it, and we're not going to today. Then you have actually it's one word problem, but it has 3 different parts. On Saturday, Colleen collected 4 $10 bills. Don't let that fool you what 4 $10 bills means, and 18 $1 bills. I'm just going to give you a little hint. How much money did she earn? This is going to be step 1. There are multiple steps here, and then this was on Saturday, my friends. On Saturday, and then on Sunday, she collected or earned 2 $10 bills and 16 $1 bills. How much money did she earn? And this is important on both days. So technically, you have a 3-step problem. You're going to have to figure out how much money, first of all, she earned on Saturday. And then step 2 is how much money she earned on Sunday. And then step 3 is how much money she earned on both days. So just so you understand that this is a 3-step problem. How much did she earn on Saturday? How much did she earn on Sunday? And how much did she earn on both days? So you've got 3 steps. One of the things that they did not do a good job on with this one is they didn't really give you enough space to be able to figure this one out. And so I had to divide this into 2 parts so I could see how much she earned on Sunday here. I'm going to go back up here. This is how much she earned on Saturday. And then this bottom part was how much did she earn on both days. Just to help you. And then don't forget that you need to write a word answer. Colleen earned blank dollars both days. And you should also do how much money she earned on Saturday. Saturday she earned and Sunday she earned and how much she earned on both days. I thought I'd help you out a little bit with that word problem because I know it took a little bit of extra work for me too. Alrighty, so remember you don't have to do this part because when we come over to the exit ticket, I'm going to not have you do this part, and instead I'm going to ask you to write down this equation. 57 plus 39 is equal to, don't forget to do the algorithm that you did up here. You're going to do a vertical, show your work, and give me your final solution. And yes, this does need to be a vertical and horizontal problem as well. So you can skip this part and just do these two problems and send that in as your exit ticket for this lesson. Okay, so you're going to either stop the video or pause the video and work these pages, and then you can come back and take a look and see how you did. Don't forget that you do need to also do a sprint. So pause the video. Okay, are you back? Okay, here's your sprint. I thought this sprint was a little bit hard. It took me a while to get through it. And if you didn't get very far, don't beat yourself up. If you only maybe made it to here, well, congratulations. You can do the rest on your own when you get finished. Please remember that these were 1-minute timings, and hopefully your score goes up when you go to the second side. So pause the video and take a look at how you did. And here is side B. Hopefully your score went up. And I'm going to remind you that whenever you do a sprint, you should always finish all of your work. Even after once you've timed yourself and corrected everything, you should go back and finish what you didn't get done. It's an excellent practice. Okay, let's take a look at our problem application. Man, it is blurry today. I can't quite seem to get that to not be so blurry. So, Moses sold 24 raffle tickets on Monday and 4 fewer tickets on Tuesday. How many tickets did he sell on both days? So I chose to set this up as a tape problem. Here I have Monday, a tape model, with 24 tickets, and I know that on Tuesday he sold 4 less. So what I'm really trying to find is how many he sold on Tuesday. And if I set this up as 24 and 4 less on Tuesday, then I'm going to have to find out what's missing, because there were 4 fewer on Tuesday than there were on Monday. And I want both parts of my equation to have the same value. So if I thought about that, I could see that it would take 20 in order to be able to get 24. So 4 plus 20 would give me the 24 that I had for Monday, but really what I'm interested in is how much did he actually earn on Tuesday, because this isn't going to be used in figuring out the rest of my problem, because I want to know how much did he earn on both days. So when I take my 24 and I did the arrow method on this and I added 20, I got 44. Moses sold 44 tickets on both days. Now, if you were using the method we've been doing the last couple of days, you might have set your problem up like this in a vertical algorithm. I showed 24 with 2 10s and 4 1s, and 20 with 2 10s and 0 1s. I didn't have any 10s that I could compose, so 4 1s plus 0 1s was 4 1s, and 2 10s plus 2 10s gives me 4 10s. Therefore, Moses again sold 44 tickets on both days. Okay, moving over, we have, this is the written word statement. Hopefully you attempted to do this. Moses sold 24, oops, that would be 24 tickets. Oops, missed star. 24 tickets Monday. 4 less than 24 is 20. He sold 20 on Tuesday. 24 plus 20 equals 44, so he sold 44 tickets on both days. All right, so now on these problems, make sure that you set your problem up in a vertical. Make sure that your 1s are lining up with your 1s and your 10s are lining up with your 10s. So I'm just going to go through just a couple here. We have one group of 100, 2 10s, so 100, 120, 100, 110, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127. And here's my 18 with 110 and so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I could compose a 10, so I composed a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That composed 10 becomes a new group at the bottom. And when I put that new group at the bottom, I need to make sure that I record that over in my algorithm. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left, so that left me with 5 ones. And when I add my 2 10s plus my 1 10, I get 3 10s, plus one more 10 gives me 4 10s. And I didn't have any more hundreds, so 100 plus no hundreds gives me 145, or 145. And I'm going to let you take a look at the rest of these to see how you did. It's usually a good idea if you tell yourself or write down how many ones you had in each, noticing that this is the same as 15 ones. 15 ones, the only difference is we are representing it as 1 10 and 5 ones. If you come down to this problem, you can see that when I added my ones, I got 12 ones, which is represented by 1 10 and 2 ones. They both have the same value. And if I come down to this problem right here, I can see that I had 10 ones. I had 10 ones. The only difference is I'm representing this with a 10. And if I come down to this one, I had 17 ones. That's 17 ones, which is the same, or one group of 10 and 7 ones, which has the same value as 17 ones. I think that might be the reason they're having you do it this way, so that you can see that you still do have those 17 ones, except that you've done a composing 10 and moving that from the ones to the 10s, which is what we do every time we put that 10 on that 10 in the 10s column. I know that there are some people who are struggling with that just a little bit, but I do think that that's partially what they're hoping, Eureka Math is hoping that you'll see, that you have 17 ones and 17 ones here, except that you have taken and composed a new 10. You have not changed the value in any way. Here you had 10 ones. You didn't change the value other than changing those 10 ones for a 10 disc. Here you had 12 ones, and here you had 15 ones. Do you see that 15 and 15 ones? I'm hoping that you do. A little bit confusing, but I think we can get it. Here we go. Let's take a look at our, let's see, our next page. Again, we have 107, so 100 and 100 no 10s and 7 ones, 79 or 7 10s and 9 ones. I am composing a new 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when I do that, when I do this little 10 here, when I compose a new 10, I have to represent it in my 10s column. And if you look, when I add 7 10s and 9 10s, 7 10s and 9 10s gives me 16 ones. And you can see that I still have 16 ones in my number, in my sum, but I have changed it for a group of 10 ones for a disk, which would give us a 10 instead of 10 ones. And of course, they have the same value. And this part of the problem I told you you didn't have to do. And I am going to skip that on here. If you did it, congratulations, but they didn't spend enough time on it, so we're not going to spend time on it. Okay, so here is the word problem. The first thing you had to do is figure out how much she spent on Saturday. She spent $58 on Saturday. So Colleen, not spent but earned. She earned $58 on Saturday. And then on Sunday, this top part is showing what she earned on Sunday, which was $36. And then I had to make a new vertical equation with the $58 from Saturday and the $36 from Sunday. Showed my work down here below with 50 plus 8 more, 58, and 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. I did a combining ones to be able, I didn't combine, sorry, I composed a 10. So I represented that 10 here in my tens space, in my tens place value. And then when I added my 5 ones and my 3 ones, I got 8 1 plus 1 more gave me 9 ones with a total of $94 on both days. Okay, so now I need to be careful that I don't do that. I'm going to remind you that on your exit ticket that you are going to send to your teacher that you're going to do this problem of 27 plus 137, and I crossed this one out because we didn't spend enough time with it. So 157 plus 39, you're going to need to do a vertical algorithm on both of these problems. Show all of your work, circling anytime you compose a 10, showing me where your composing 10 goes here and where it goes also in the algorithm. And then you're going to send that to your teacher. And you have a great day of learning, my friends.